What's good, YouTube? Hitman X. Make sure I hit that like, hit that sub, show your boys some love. So, the Houston Rockets lose another game, 112-102. First of all, I want to say shout out to LeBron. Let me go to their stats first so y'all can see that. Because he was the player of the game this game. 36, 7, and 5 with 4 blocks. He played great on both ends of the court. He had that look that every Hall of Famer, every legend has when they locked in. And he showed and proved to the world why he's one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world. So, even though I'm not really too big of a LeBron James fan, I'm not too prideful to admit that, he played amazing today, man. It was great to see. I ain't gonna lie. He turned the clock back today. I ain't gonna even knock LeBron today. AD had 26 and 15, 6 assists. To me, I didn't really notice AD too much. Maybe because he only played one end of the court. On defense, James Harden got by him a lot. So I wasn't really, I ain't gonna say I wasn't impressed by him, but I wasn't like, it just didn't know. He didn't stick out to me. He was valuable, don't get me wrong. He played a great game, but AD is AD, He sometimes 26 and 15 for him is just like an average game, which is crazy. When you talk about a great player like AD, it's crazy to say 26 and 15 is average. Somebody like DeAndre Ayton putting up 26, 15, and 6 assists. Oh my God, look at AD. But AD doing it is like another game. So shout out to AD. Rajon Rondo, 21 and 9, man. I was thoroughly impressed by him. Like I said, man, I look towards the defense as well, and I liked how he looked on defense. Was nowhere close to a liability. Looked young as fuck out there. Floor generalship, man. This dude here is one of the smartest players in NBA history. Some of the passes he made, some of the reads he can see. I mean, it's just special, man. That dude is a special player. I like him coming off the bench, though. I hear a lot of people say start him. I don't feel like him and LeBron James on the court is a good fit. I feel like he's better coming off the bench. That way he can run that second unit. That's just my opinion, though. But nonetheless, he had a great game. Kyle Kuzma had a solid game. I remember a lot of people saying, "Oh, trade Kyle Kuzma for Devin." Well, it wasn't a lot of people. It was one person saying, "Oh, trade Kyle Kuzma for Devin Booker." Man, come on now, cut that out. Can we cut that out now? Can we close the casket on that? You did? Like, come on now. Kyle Kuzma had a good game, but 14, 3, and 0 assists is not Devin Booker. So let's get that out the way. I just had to be petty real quick, But Houston. James Harden nearly had a 33-point triple-double. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. And they were in this game. Don't get it twisted. They were in this game, but that fourth quarter, I don't know why Mike D'Antoni keeps starting off the fourth quarter with Russell Westbrook. I don't get that whole look. I don't get that logic, You want to set the tone in the fourth quarter. And Russell Westbrook is not and I love Russell Westbrook. He's not the type of player you set the tone with in the fourth quarter. Like I can't get my mind around why Mike D'Antoni keeps doing that. Now Russell Westbrook had a great game, 30 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. That's a great game for Russell Westbrook. But bruh, it's not enough. You know what I mean? Like the defensively, I did not like how he looked on defense. I feel like he does have to tighten it up. They cannot keep letting the Lakers shoot wide open. My whole thing is, look, I don't like when you play the whole game. I'm going to let you shoot because you're a career back. Your career shooting percentage is bad. I don't like that. If they're open, close out on that shot. I don't care if it's fucking Dwight Howard. At least show effort on that. Because when you let them shoot wide open shots, you let them tee off from 3, they're going to eventually start hitting shots. So that was my issue with the Rockets defensively. Like, y'all kept giving Rajon Rondo wide open looks just because he's a bad shooter. For the Rockets, they just have to tighten up, man. They got to tighten up. Don't get it twisted. I like how they came out today, but they still had a little bit of tentativeness inside of them. And they got to tighten up because, like I said, they down 2-1 now. So it's win or go home. In my opinion, every game is win or go home. They go down 3-1, there's no way in hell they coming back. Not against this Lakers team. You feel me? Jeff Green played solid. You know, don't get me wrong. 16 points by his standards is a good game. It's a great game. But they're gonna need a little bit more from players like PJ Tucker, who really didn't get too many shots. But yeah, let me see how many shots he had. Yeah, 3 shots. You did. You got to get a little bit more from players like that. Robert Covington, got to get a little bit more from him. But and Eric Gordon had a bad game. But outside of that, I mean, like I said, the game plan for them. In game what game would that be? 5? No, 4. Game plan for them in game 4 should be simple, man. We got to tighten up on defense. That's the only way they can win this game. But Hitman Next, that's all I got. Hit that comment section. Let me know how you feel about this. I'm out of here.